Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am starting a series where I am testing a bunch of money making apps. Now I wanted to start the series off very strong with attapoll just because I'm already a consistent user of attapoll and I've managed to make $50 every single week consistently. And I get a lot of questions from family and friends and people off the internet because I do post on TikTok about this. And people are just very confused all the time. So I decided to make a YouTube video and kind of break down how I do it. I've seen people make way more than $50. Like if you think $50 is crazy, I don't have a lot of time on my hands. I understand there's some moms that are trying to make some side hustle money. There's college students. There's even high school students. You only have to be 13 plus, I'm sure. It says 12 plus right here. But it is very accessible and very easy to do. So I get a lot of people don't have a lot of time on their hands. I can relate to that. And I've been able to make $50 consistently every single week, sometimes even like up to 70, 80. Now, I've seen people make up to $300 every week, and it sounds crazy, but I will put this girl's YouTube channel up on the screen. Her name is Paula, I'm sure. And I was just looking up a couple videos on attapoll before I made my own video, and she has been able to make, like, it's unbelievable, $300 every single week. So you can check out her channel. Personally, I don't know her anything. I'm not sponsored by attapoll or anything. Like I said, this is going to be a series where I test out money making apps. But yes, I'm already a user of attapoll, so don't think I'm lying to you. But I made a new account just to make the challenge fair, because for the other ones I will be making fresh accounts, because attapoll is the only app that I personally use. I know a lot of people use multiple. I only use one. And I will teach you tips and tricks because a lot of people struggle with having low-paying surveys. As you can see, I have a $3 survey right here. That is uncommon, and I just made this account. Okay, and I have a bunch of surveys. A lot of people struggle with not having surveys, not being able to cash out quickly. I'm going to show you proof right here, right now. I made this account about 4 hours ago. I haven't been, really doing it consistently, as you can kind of see. But I made this account at 2 a.m. and I already have enough money to cash out, and I will tell you just how I did that today in this video. So first, I'm going to teach you some tips and tricks regarding the surveys. Please be honest, because if you're lying in the surveys and they find out you're lying by asking repeating questions or throwing you off somehow, they will not give you surveys again. They do not appreciate liars. So please be honest, or if you are going to lie, please just be consistent in that lie. You don't want to have a bad account already. Now, the best way to make money on attapoll is the referral system. Now, I have this code NVEHQ, and this code will give you 50 cents, and I get 50 cents on this account. And you earn 10% from every survey your friend completes. attapoll is the only site that I've seen that does a referral system quite this great, and I recommend for you to take advantage of that. Take advantage of that within 7 days, okay? Lock in. Make a new account just like I did, and a lot of people make a new account and they can't cash out for 3 weeks. I did it in 4 hours, and I wasn't even consistent. So you really got to know how to use the app. But if I can do it, I promise you can do it too. Now, I'm not sponsored by attapoll. I don't work with anybody, but I'm able to do it, which means you can do it too. Surveys are really quick, really easy. Some say up to 30 minutes, but I'm able to complete them within 15 minutes because I'm a faster reader, and I've been doing surveys for years, you guys. As I say, I'm not new to this. I am very true to this. Also, if a survey is taking way too long and you're bored and you're only going to get 27 cents from it, you can exit the survey halfway through and you will still be compensated. It's a risk, okay? But as throughout the years, I've noticed that sometimes when I exit the survey, they still pay me and I don't even have to complete it. So use that to your advantage. So the question on a lot of y'all's heads: how do you make money? How do you get surveys that have a lot of money? Better yet, how do you even get surveys? So I recommend using this code because, as I said, I've been using attapoll for so long, you guys. Back when the site was you see how nice attapoll looks now? It didn't always look this nice. It was kind of a janky site before, but it's always worked so well for me. But if you use the code of someone that is inactive, your surveys will be very inactive. Also, if you are inactive, you will not get surveys very often. So it's kind of that type of deal. I recommend doing at least 2 surveys every day. I'm on attapoll every single day. But yeah, I recommend using my code. If you don't know how to use a code, press my profile and press enter invitation code and enter NVEHQ to get compensated. And get more surveys on here. Now you will have to do your first survey, especially if it's a new account. I really recommend doing it on a new account. I really don't think you can do it if it's not a new account, because you do have 7 days, like I mentioned. But if you have a new account, make sure you do your first survey after you put in the code. And the first survey is so easy. It's just asking you how many wheels are on a car, just to make sure you're not a robot or anything. You know, that'd be bad, a robot getting our money. But another great way to make money on here it was not there when I first started using attapoll, which is crazy. Like, the only way to make money back then was to use surveys. Okay, now you can play games and earn, and I think that is just wonderful. And I've been using, ever since they brought the games, my earning percentage has just skyrocketed, and a lot of people are saying similar things. So on this account, obviously, I had to demonstrate that half of my earnings are from games. I really quickly, within playing for like 20 minutes, I've made that's 60 cents in like 20 minutes. And a lot of you guys are thinking, that's horrible. It's really not. It's a side money you would have not made. That's how I view it. It's money that I would have made. So don't expect to make buku bands like your paycheck. I mean, you can if you're consistent, because I told you guys, this YouTuber, she makes $300 a week, and I think that's honestly crazy. I'm not sure how she does that, because I spend most of my time on attapoll when I can, my free time, and I make $50 every week, and I think that's amazing. I'm very grateful for that. But just by playing games, you can make up to $51.41. It really adds up, people. You can just be playing these games on the side, playing while you're watching a YouTube video, which is what I do in my free time. I watch YouTube videos anyways, so might as well earn. It's basically getting paid for watching YouTube. This is how I view it, how I always tell my family, friends, and husband. But yes, I really do view it as getting paid for watching YouTube, and my family thinks I'm absolutely crazy for saying that, but it really is. You're just playing games and earning money. But yeah, some common questions that I get, let me try to think. It's mostly just how to get surveys. And if you use the code, the mistake people do is they find a code off a YouTube video from 6 years ago, when they try to use that code. That person, 9 times out of 10, they're not using that account anymore. So I recommend finding a video and using that code. Now, I will be, I could assure you, I'm definitely active, okay? This is how I make my extra money, and it's kind of become like a part of my routine. Like, I expect to make money on here. I expect to cash out every Friday on here. So it's kind of like, I don't know, passive income, I guess, like, it's just some income, it's side hustle, it's money on the side, and I expect it, and it's really good to make money, that you didn't go to work for. It's good to have money for just you, if anyone can relate. So use the code of someone that is currently active. Because if you use a code, I don't know if they think you're a robot or what, you will not get good surveys, and you will not get high paying surveys. A lot of people look at my attapoll and they're like, see, I never get surveys like as high paying as that, like $2 for one survey. I usually get like 10 cents. That is because either you're lying on your surveys, or you used a bad code when you first started. And to that, I say make a new account and use my code, and they usually do. But yeah, I've made a new account, and as you can see, I'm not lying. I still have high paying surveys on my brand spanking new account. And as I continue to use it, I told you guys I just made this account. As I continue and go forward and go on, it's just going to keep getting higher and higher and higher. So I will be back when I'm cashing out on this account and let you guys know how it went, even though I already know. But comment down below what money making app you want me to try next. I will be happy to try it for a week and let you guys know. I will only be trying it out weekly, because I think it's absolutely insane to to use a money making app for months and not even be able to cash out. Like, that's insane to me. So attapoll has been the best with that. There's PayPal, if you're wondering. I personally use PayPal almost every time, and if I don't use PayPal, I get Uber Eats. And that's just me. But there's Amazon, Walmart, Home Depot, Uber, just anything you can think of. You're gonna get compensated, and you're gonna like your reward. If you're into reading, they got Barnes and Nobles, okay? Yeah, if you're having trouble with believing that attapoll is legit, I struggled with that a couple years back when attapoll wasn't even that popular. Like, I told you, I've been using attapoll for quite a couple years now. I think since like 2020 or 2021, 2022 at latest. It's been like a part of my life now. All my friends, all my family, they know that I'm the attapoll girl. If you have a question, you ask me. But yeah, I just wanted to knock down any questions you might have, any common questions. A lot of people struggle with believing that you can actually make money and cash out. I struggled with that too, and I just searched it up on YouTube, attapoll payment proof. There's a ton by now. But back when I first started, there was not very many. So I leaped into it with faith and surveys. And I got paid. So ever since then, I've been consistent. And there you go. If you have any questions, please put them down below. I'll answer them all in my next video. Again, let me put my code on the screen. Oh, if you don't know how to do a code. I don't know if I said it. Enter invitation code. I'm just trying to knock it down. I've recorded this video like 1,000 times. But invite to NVEHQ. One more time for the road. NVEHQ. Make a new account. You got 7 days to use it. So take advantage of that. Happy earning.